I've always considered myself a skeptic. I don't believe in ghosts or curses, or those stories people tell just to scare each other. But if there's one thing I learned that night, it's that some doors should never be touched. Literally. It all started when I agreed to house sit for an old acquaintance of my family, a man named Elias. He was going abroad for a month and needed someone to watch over his countryside cabin, a secluded place deep in the woods, about 3 hours from the nearest town. The house was old but cozy, creaky wood floors, a fireplace, that familiar mix of dampness and melted candle wax. Nothing too unusual until I saw the red door. It was at the end of the hallway, next to the main bedroom. Not particularly big or ominous, but it stood out. While the rest of the house was pale wood, this door was painted a deep dark red, almost burgundy. No doorknob, just a rusted iron keyhole. The first night, as I checked the house, I naturally walked toward it. Just curiosity, you know? But the moment I reached out to touch it, my phone buzzed. It was a message from Elias. Do not open the red door. Don't touch it, under any circumstances. I wasn't sure if he was joking, or if it was some twisted coincidence. I laughed it off, but deep down, something felt off. I replied with a laughing emoji and tried to sleep. At exactly 3:17 a.m., I remember because I glanced at the digital clock on the nightstand, I heard 3 sharp knocks, not at the front door. From the hallway, I got up slowly. The house was silent, just the usual groaning of old wood. I walked barefoot down the hall, and there it was, the red door, shaking, just slightly, like something on the other side was pressing against it. Not banging, just pulsing, like it was breathing. I froze, heart in my throat. Then I heard a voice, not loud, not shouting, a whisper from behind the door. Please, I don't want to be here anymore. It was a little girl's voice. I took 2 steps back. This couldn't be real. I whispered to myself, this is just a dream, just a dream. I locked myself in the bedroom and didn't sleep a second. Next morning, the door looked normal. Still, quiet, like nothing had happened. I convinced myself I had imagined it. Maybe I was just overtired. But that night it happened again, and the next, and the one after that. Each time, the voice changed. Sometimes it was a little girl, sometimes an old man, a crying man, a screaming woman, always pleading, let me out, or please open the door. I tried blocking it with a table, then a shelf. Nothing worked. Every morning, I'd find the red door completely unobstructed, as if I'd never touched a thing. On the 4th day, I decided to call Elias. I needed answers. He picked up, sounding tired and distant. I told him what I was hearing. He went quiet. Then he said something I'll never forget. I was a caretaker 2 years ago. I touched the door too. What happened? I asked. I didn't open it, but someone before me did. And since then, something's been trapped. Trapped where? There, behind it. Whatever's behind that door is in a room. It's not part of the house. It's something else. He hung up without saying goodbye. That night, I decided to record it. I set my phone on video mode, pointed it at the red door, and locked myself in the bedroom. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the knocks returned. But this time, the voice wasn't begging. It was laughing, a dry, broken laugh, like it came from someone who hadn't spoken in years. And then my phone vibrated. A video file. I opened it. In the footage, the red door was slowly creaking open. Very slowly. Fingers slipped out through the crack. Black. Long. Not human. The creature. Because I can't call it anything else. Looked straight into the camera and whispered, "Thank you for watching." I shut off the phone. I left that house in the middle of the night and never returned. 2 weeks later, Elias disappeared. Police searched for him for months. No trace. No body. Nothing. When they inspected the house, they didn't find the red door, just a smooth wall, like the door had never existed. But I know what I saw. I know what I heard. And I know what I felt. So if you ever find yourself in an old house and you see a door that doesn't match the rest, A red door with no handle, no frame. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. And above all, don't listen.